Morning everyone. Well, it rained a little bit. Yesterday because of the high winds, but anyway, I'll get in and throw some hay over. Throwing it. Filled up for the horses. The chickens are back under the old hay shed. trying to call them to come over to the stable area. They're not always willing to do so, which makes it hard at times. But anyway, fortunately, they eventually listened to me and got out of the weather. There's such a contrast between the harsh environment and the peace of the horses. I'm always constantly astounded by just how affected we as humans are, yet the animals just take all the weather in their stride. And, as we get older, I notice patterns change. But the one thing that stays stable in our lives is everyday routines and the beauty of our beautiful horses, Billy and Bella, and our animals, our sheep, our cats, our chickens, and our old turkey. Over the years, we've seen a lot of animals come and go. Usually just old age gets them, occasionally a fox. But, it's just part of country living, I suppose, and there's not much you can do about it. The one factor, like I said, you can't control is the weather and its impact on the land. I've looked over many years through my old videos and really seen such stark contrast. I hope everybody enjoys and is able to have a good look at what it really is like living in rural Australia and coping with a harsh landscape. Thinking of weather, I've just been watching the news and seeing how Texas has been affected, or parts of Texas, with mass floods and incredible amounts of rain. My heart goes out to all of you who're suffering at the moment and experiencing loss from the floods, whether it be your homes, family, or pets. I wish you the best. I hope for you a speedy recovery, and I'm just terribly sorry to see what's happened. I hope everybody manages to get through and find their animals and get some life or some semblance of order back into their lives after such devastating rains. Thought I'd show you a very sweet sight. Old Mr. Turkey and too much. I'm just going to have to give it another go in the spring, but if I use up all the hay deep of water. It was just absolutely saturated. This paddock here too was pretty bad, but not quite as bad as the back paddock was. But you know, that's life. You have to deal with whatever the weather brings. And like I said before, I feel really bad for those people that are in Texas at the moment who've been subjected to 4 days of constant rain and flash flooding, and people have lost homes and lives and livelihoods. Look, it's just terrible. And you know, it's just so unpredictable, the weather patterns these days. It's really terrible, and I'm sad for them.